Ironman Hawaii, Kona. It's the most important race.
The mother of all triathlons.
Last year, Bart's Kona was really a breakthrough, even though he'd been top 10 multiple times before.
I came out of the water quite far back, 40th position or something.
And then he kept moving his way up on the bike, moving his way up.
And then I started running with the champion from the year before. I felt really strong.
Bart ran the perfect race.
His best race ever.
The course record.
But I finished second. As a kid, I was very active. We lived next to a forest, so I was always playing outdoors. When I was about 10 years old, my father started running. I joined him for a few runs, and that's how I got into running, and I enjoy it since then. Luc van Lierde was a big inspiration for me. He was why I got into triathlon. He was Sportsman of the Year in Belgium, the first European to win Ironman Hawaii. And now I'm working with Luc van Lierde as a coach. I needed somebody with the experience in Kona as an athlete and a coach. That's what I found with Luc.
When Bart came to me at the end of 17, I had to change the way he was using his engine. We only have one engine, so we need that engine for the swim, the bike and the run. If we can fine-tune that engine, then you can do good results. But the difference between a good athlete and a great athlete is mostly the mental part. So if every factor comes together on one day, you can do very nice things, like winning Hawaii.
We're in Nice. It's a world championship. It's an important race. I think the biggest secret for the mental preparation is you need to be really hungry to race. You need to be mentally ready to push yourself to get the focus right before race day. I learned from my mental coach that willpower is a kind of a battery. So it means you don't have to force yourself the weeks before the race to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing. Save the willpower for race day.
It's important for the athletes to know what the other guy's skill set is, but at the end of the day, you've got to do your own race. And I think what separates Bart is not getting caught up in what other people are doing. Watching Bart race, he never makes a mistake. Everybody else is playing checkers out there and he's playing chess.
Expectations is something that you don't want to have before a race. You need to be in the wondering state, but not expect anything. If you have a good swim, you can start wondering about the bike. And if you have a good bike and a good swim, you can start to wonder about the run. But you should never expect something from the next part of the race, so keep wondering. I'm a strong runner. I can always finish the race with my favorite discipline, and often with a very good feeling.
You can only do 2 Ironman races a year, 3 70.3 races. That means you have 5 days of glory, and the other 360 days are all about working making sacrifices.
Bart Aernouts from Belgium.
Sixth place today for me, so I'm very happy with that. Knowing that in the end my main goal is the Ironman Hawaii, and that's where I was focused on in training.
Hallo.
Hallo. Hoe is het? Was het op school vandaag?
Goed.
For me, the biggest sacrifice that I have to take to be away of my family, and that's for Bart the same. He's away from his daughter a lot.
Weet je wat ik gisteren gedaan heb?
Een wedstrijd.
Ja. En weet je ook of dat goed was of niet?
Je was het. Zusters.
Ja, mij. Wie heeft dat verteld?
Mama.
Oeh, ik was er blij mee. Vind je het goed?
Ja.
Ja?
Ja. Dus toen ben ik...
Bart being sixth here at the World Championship 70.3, knowing that we are focusing for Ironman in a few weeks' time, that gives him the confidence that he needs that we are on the right track.
I just love the competition. I think that's why I really enjoy what I do. If you're an ambitious triathlete, it's always your goal, first of all, to go to Kona and then to do well in Kona. Last year, I made the decision not to risk everything during the run. This year, I know I can finish on the podium. It's the mindset, how you mentally prepared for the race, that's going to make the difference.